What's going on, crew? So I'm out here with Mark Baker and the guys. We are about to do us a challenge called Call Your Shot, but he's actually going to line us up and we're going to play the lane the same way from 3 different spots. So one of the things we've been focusing on is knowing your numbers. In bowling, it's extremely important to know where you're going to slide at the end of your shot at the foul line and where your target is on the lane that you're actually going to be aiming for. So if you can't figure out what your numbers are to know how much you're drifting.
So what we're doing is, say they were bowling a team together and they wanted to play the lanes the same. So we have Earl drifts 5 right, Joel drifts 5 to 6 left, and now we're finding out you walk dead straight, maybe 1 right. So we're trying. So because one-handers tend to play the lanes about 4 to 5 right of two-handers and the no-thumb guys, so they're going to slide around 35. He's going to slide around 30. They're going to play about 17, 18. He's going to play 15 to 16. All the shots are going to go through the tape. Let's see how good I do.
And we're going to make this a little fun. Let's see the first one to get 5.
First one to get 5.
First one to get 5.
Let's do 3.
Nah, man, believe in yourself.
Because he walked straight, we're going to stand 30, 31, probably looking 15, 16. Yep. Slid on 31. Got to the push. He grabbed that one a little bit. Didn't trust it.
Didn't trust it.
Didn't trust it. Now the reason why that's important is he's bowling with 2-handers and one no thumber, so they're a little bit left to him. So if he grabs it, there's no push because they're wearing the lane out.
Yeah. I'm also getting used to not having a drift, so my target, where I look, my misses changed too. I think my misses.
All right, so we're going to stand on 30, right?
Stand on 30. All right.
Try to slide on 35.
10,
That's 25, bro. There we go.
Right here.
All right.
And then target is 20.
Between 17, 18, 19, somewhere in there.
I drift 5 right.
Got action.
That
He got
looks
action.
Oh, he's almost on the board.
You came up. That was physical.
That
He
was
came up
physical,
out of it,
a little
so
up.
the ball landed by the foul line. He got it to the tape, but the ball had nothing on the back. There's a physical part of it, and there's a lane play part of it. They got to go together.
Well, you guys leaving the door open, so.
First 5, you hit the pocket 5 times.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
So now we got Earl. He drifts 5 right, so we're going to stand 40.
I want to throw my equalizer.
Look just right of 4th arrow and see how he does.
Just right a 4th arrow?
Yeah,
Okay.
between 3rd and 4th arrow.
Okay.
That's going to get there. Oh, all right.
He's on the board. He's on the board.
Let's see how he did.
Wants it.
He slid on. There we go. 35, 33, drift about 7. I said between 3rd and 4th arrow. Can't do any better job than that. And his ball fed down. He's always going to hit the right piece of the tape. There you go.
Same thing. Just actually hit my mark this time.
Nope. Darn it.
So you slid on 30. You drifted 1 board. You hit 17. There we go.
So
We're
I think
starting
my
to see
miss
it.
is 2 now. I'm starting to see. So 0 and 2.
So when people, here's what happens in my experience. When people say play the lanes the same, they all agree on how to hit 17, but they don't agree on where to slide. It's more important where you slide. That tells you where to hit, then you can play the lanes the same. But if your guys on your team don't know your drift, and they all try to play 17 their own way, one was sliding on 25, 30, and 35, then you make the lanes worse. If they do this long enough, if I let them stay here forever, they would make the lanes really easy. In a half hour, an hour, there would be so much push between 4th and 5th arrow, they'd never miss. This is how to break them down together by understanding where you slide.
Great team concept. So when you want to play as a team,
Those
know your numbers.
Bring Mark Baker.
Bring them to league.
All right. So where am I? Same number?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Same thing. 30. Standing on 30. Let's try to actually hit the mark this time.
Good ball.
Good.
Oh,
yes.
wow. We got action.
Wow.
That's the team. Jimmy,
One,
now
one,
we're doing it
one.
the right way. Now you got a team 3-bagger. Let's
Yes,
see how many
sir.
times where the team can hit the
There
pocket.
you go, right between third and fourth.
We're all tied.
You guys are working together, not against each other for a
Yeah.
change. This is how you should bowl.
All right.
how
Standing
you
on
should
40.
Now it all makes sense to use a team because you're all playing the lanes the same by figuring out where to drift.
It makes a lot of sense.
Look at this, team 4-bagger.
Oh!
Let's watch that one on slow.
That's what we call a
Let's see
ball.
what happened
Play
there.
on that.
Come on, we did our job. Oh, it got to the tape. Oh, now he wants his money back. Oh, when he comes off the spot that good, that's
Beautiful.
Is that Equinox?
Yep.
It just ignored the pins. It just went right there. Oof, that's rough. Good
That's
shot.
tough.
So that tells you the next time on that lane, you got to make a little more move to the left.
To the left. Okay. So
Create a little more shape so the ball will slow down a little better.
So
All
because
right,
my
that's 4 shots in a row together as a team in the pocket.
so because my last one came a little high and I hit my
Now
mark,
we're
I'm
talking.
moving a
Now we're
board.
talking.
So now I moved a board in, and I'm going to move my target just a board as well. Whoop, missed right, but it's still coming.
But see, you know now that got right
Yeah.
at the tape. That wasn't supposed to hook. Wasn't bad. All right.
Yep.
so far, this is telling me that we'd make a terrible trio right now.
Now see, this would really work well if we had the old PBA and they had the colored oil.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And you guys
Oh,
all
that'd be
warmed up.
sick.
You would look, oh my God, they're all playing the lanes the same, but you're all doing it completely different to
Yeah.
play the lane the same.
That's awesome.
That's why I like the blue oil.
That's awesome. Yeah, I do like
When I
that
got to work
too.
with the pros, Doherty and Barnes one day, they just carved it out perfect. Now you guys are all buying in. Look at this. Now you're making the
Good
lanes
ball.
better.
That's a good ball.
Wrap 10. That's dirty.
That's a good ball.
Lanes get worse or lanes get better by the bowler. The lane man did his job.
Yeah.
He hit the button. He made him easy. He's in the bar having a beer. You can't yell at the lane man in lane game 2. He's usually gone.
Yeah. So it's 2-2-1.
You guys are starting to make the
2-2-1.
pair better
Yeah.
because you're all playing the lane by understanding your drifts to get the same zone.
Yeah. So I'm going to move one board left, 41. Maybe
Yep.
create a little bit more angle.
Yep.
And then I'm going to shoot it and turn around and smile. Just, nope. Yep.
Oh, it's going to get there.
Yeah, it is.
You guys are throwing it different. Two-handed, no thumb, one-handed. All have different drifts, but your shapes are all there. So the lane is starting to see that. You're breaking the lane down really well. I almost want to bowl with you. Almost.
Almost.
It's too early in 2025 for me to be throwing my one shot of the year.
Save that for August.
Oh.
Nope. So you're throwing too strong of a ball to play right of these guys.
I am. I would have to move.
Or you got to move in with them and hook it more and throw it softer.
Yep.
That is the dilemma of the one-hander bowling with two-handers and no thumbs.
Mm-hmm.
It's a reality. Complaining about it isn't going to fix it.
Just gotta adjust.
Or what's the other, so hang on a second, what's the other thing you could do if you had the skill set? Like if I was bowling with you guys. My rev rate's not high enough to bowl where you guys bowl. So what would I do? So you're carving out between 16 and about 21, you're going to blow a hole up in the oil.
Yeah.
I would get about 10 right
To
of
the
that.
right side of
I'd
it,
be
yeah.
standing on 18 looking at 10,
Keep the ball
kicking
in
my
front of you.
speed up, trying to thumb it a little more. So I would be, so there would be a bunch of oil between second and third arrow, so my laydown would never get anywhere near your
there.
laydown, and I could stay right of you all night.
Yeah.
Because if I do move in with you, I got to move in with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I get to move to 15. If I go to 15, I got to go to 20.
You gotta go to 20.
Because you guys are going to blow open between 17 and 21 before we're done. So as a one-hander with a lower rev rate, but I could throw it harder, you know, as I get older, my rev rate went way down, but my speed stayed good because I'm big. I would get way right of it and use the oil between second and third arrow and get just in a whole different zone than you guys and never try to ever get there. So I'd probably throw weaker stuff and stay farther right and never get near you.
Makes sense.
Either you join them or you get away from them.
Yeah.
You can't stay there and complain about it.
Yeah. If you can't beat them, join them.
No, it's just you got to think. Because at the end of the night, it's just about what did you shoot. My bowl with two-handers, yeah, I don't want to hear it.
So last shot, I feel like I think if I remember, it was like kind of like a little wraparound. Would you make an adjustment out there, or just stay the same?
Listen, Chris Barnes. My biggest problem with guys that average 205 and less, you guys all think your skill sets are higher. They're not. Hit the pocket again, don't move.
I got you.
You're making moves because you listen to stuff on the internet and on social media, and you guys all think you got the skill set to do that. Keep hitting the pocket, leave 10 pin.
the
9
pocket.
spares a good frame.
That was bad.
That's why you don't move. Because you can't throw it the same way.
Did not move.
Twice.
Don't want to be mean on our own video, but I don't think the move mattered when you throw like that. I hear them 160 bowlers.
would
That ring
agree.
at 10, I think I need to move and switch balls. Dude, do it again. 9 spare is a good frame. I don't know when leaving a 10 pin became the be all end all. You have to change everything. 9 spare, you have people to bowl with.
Oh man, that's funny.
Oh no.
Got a little ahead of it. Got a little ahead of it.
It
Oh,
That thing still
somebody's
came
got
back.
the right ball in their hand.
Yeah,
just
my
got the
hands
right
are
ball.
There's your
freezing
local
right
pro
now.
shop. Get that Equinox.
Get that Equinox. Came out February 7th.
So I'm gonna throw something a little weaker.
My hands are freezing right now.
Now see, if I was you, I would go the other way.
You go to the Zen.
Yeah, I'd go back to that Equinox that hooked too much.
Oh, it
I
just
just
keep
move forward
going.
too left.
Oh yeah,
Go
you're
them.
right. I can do that too.
You
You're
have a
right.
high enough rev rate.
Yeah,
you don't throw it exceptionally hard. I'd get with
Yeah.
them.
So where are they standing?
So stand on 35.
Yeah.
All right, look about 18, 19. Throw it through the tape. Don't help it. Don't do anything. Just bowl normal.
Felt good.
There you go.
Much better.
Now you stay there. You don't move right because moving
Yeah.
right's to the drive.
Yeah.
You stay there and get around a little more, but that's what I would do.
Yep.
You got to know your own skill sets.
Yeah.
I know my skill set. Throwing it hard is easy for me.
Yeah.
I don't think throwing it hard and straight is
Actually,
your strength.
No.
So I moved you left to hook it more.
Yeah.
Right.
And I could soften up and let the ball do the work more.
A lot of being a good bowler isn't how good you throw it. A lot of being a good bowler is understanding what you're good at.
Yeah.
You're trying to do what you're good at more often.
That's very true.
You got 2?
I got 2. You
I
guys
got
got.
2.
Oh, you got 2. He has 3, I think.
Heck no, he has 2 also.
Oh. Now he's
Still
got 3.
2.
You see how hitting the
have?
pocket has become much easier all you
It
guys?
has become a
Now
lot.
we're making tweaks.
Yeah.
Now we're seeing the lane correctly as a group. So now you're making tweaks, picking the right ball, hitting the right things. That's how bowling works.
All right. Come on, Earl.
I knew who's got the best look.
Earl.
Earl's got the right side of the lane. But where you're sliding to where you're hitting, I mean, you just got so much room.
Yeah.
So now that you know you have room, what's happened to your physical game? You've got relaxed.
Yeah.
Remember this is very important. Probably the most important part of the bowling. Where does it matter? It matters here in your stance. Because there's only 2 questions you can ask. Do you have a good shot? Earl would say, I got a really good look. Or, hey, Earl, what's your look? I'm not sure. I have nothing. Bowlers are extremists. You know what you never say? Hey, Earl, how's your look? Neutral, coach. I have a neutral look. Bowlers are extremists. You're either going to quit your job and then go on the Pro Bowlers Tour, or on the drive home, you're going to throw all your equipment in the next body of water you drive by. That's how you guys are. No, I've never said in my life, how was your look this week? Well, I had a neutral look. I finished 12th. I bowled good or I bowled bad. That was it. So as your look gets better, he's getting more relaxed. Why? When he stands in a stance and he's got the nuts, his shoulders are relaxed. If you're standing here thinking you got to hit a gnat's ass at 45 feet, your shoulders get tight, your forearm gets tight, your jaw gets gripped. I watch all your faces. He's relaxed.
Yeah.
They get that look. Never a good shot. If you're grimacing as you bowl, you're probably not bowling good.
So relax.
That means change balls. That's for all you guys that didn't know that. There you go. I bought in. John Gaines, that was for you.
That was funny. Okay. Caught that better.
That's how you bowl.
There we go. That's
Stay
how
with
you
your
roll.
strength. You were going to try to move right so straight, but you like to miss inside.
Yeah.
You miss inside, move right. What do? You catch their early hook.
It's going to catch early.
Right. It is what it is.
Yeah. So we're at 3-3-3.
Well, you guys are, as a team, you're starting to really bowl good. This is
Yeah.
really fun to watch.
Oh, he's still
that's
2.
a little right.
I'm still 2.
All right.
Yeah.
So you came up out of it, so you had no rotation. You end over in it.
end
The
over
core
end.
stopped, right?
So are you learning about your accuracy and where you're going to be targeting, differently now?
Well, his accuracy's gone through the roof.
I mean, I'm hitting the shot. It's just just like the fine.
Getting
little
more
fine
momentum
stuff.
going forward, using your legs more.
Yeah,
You've
the
been using your upper
physical.
body a lot, right?
That's good.
But yeah, it's a very progressive session.
Love it.
All right.
Wow.
That thing
So that
jumped.
happened. That time you drifted 8 right, so you shut your angle down.
Yeah.
So the drift was too big. Look, you were toe end up 32.
Yeah.
You've been on 35. So you hit the spot, but what happened? You were 3 right, so your ball went from like this angle to this angle, so the core read early.
Yeah.
So having an inconsistent drift also makes the break point distance inconsistent.
Yeah, that went
picked
through
up too soon.
17.
Because it came off your hand good, but it picked up too early.
Yeah, you can't play 17 right now.
So you would probably move your feet 2 or 3 more left.
I will.
Because your miss is to over drift and to throw it slow.
Yeah.
So you're always going to play them too far left.
Whoa.
That don't
You
count.
don't need to grab the holes out of it.
I wasn't trying to.
You threw that,
That
really
don't count.
slow.
Yeah, I did though.
But now what have you done? Now this is what happens. So you took a little break, you changed your camera thing, right. Soon as he went high, he should have moved.
Yeah, I should have recognized.
And now like, oh, I threw it bad. Okay, if everybody in the pair goes high, if you're bowling league and all 7 guys on the pair go high, probably means the lanes are breaking down. So move. So that's what happens. I see it all the time. So all he did was confirm his miss.
You're right.
Yeah.
So move.
It wasn't
I
me.
typically do a good job of that in
lane.
league. I have to start thinking.
If
like
everybody
we're in
on the
league
pair
right
goes
now.
high, they all
We're
get
in
thrown
league
back
right
the same
now.
frame.
All right, let's go, Joel. We need one.
Hey, but you know.
But what else are we going to do here? Because your rev rates are higher or lower?
Higher.
Mine's lower.
Oh no!
I guess I was
Same.
talking to I guess I was talking to myself.
He just literally gave you a full lesson
I
to move.
And you stood in the same place.
I did move.
Now I know why I made a lot of money when I bowled. Jesus, you guys. So, I was asking a question. Is the aggregate rev rate high or low?
I think it's high between us.
So what does that tell you about the move?
We need to move left a little
No,
more.
I understand left. I
little bit
got
bigger.
that part.
Yeah, the move's a little
I
bit
got through
bigger.
3rd grade in life.
It's a little bit bigger.
Yes. Is the move bigger or smaller? A guy like me who's speed dominant,
It's left.
my moves, like if I leave a 4-pin, I just throw it harder.
Yeah.
If I leave a 3-6-10, I might just move 2 and 1. You guys 3-6-10, it might be 5 and 3. Your rev dominant, speed down. I have a ton of natural rotation or tilt, whatever you want to call it. My ball rotates a lot, so I always have hold, but my ball doesn't want to pick up. So my moves left are very small because that's my traits. But when the lanes get tight, I have to make big moves on buckets. If I leave a 2-4-5, I got to move 2 and 2 or even 3 and 3 right. You guys barely move right. You might even move left and get softer with a stronger ball.
Yeah,
So
true.
you have to know your own game. So you guys have been bowling now for a good half hour in one spot. So when it goes away, it's not a gradual, it's gone.
Yeah.
And there's no rhyme or reason. Once he went high, the move was 4 and 2 left.
Wow.
See, I just made like a, and that's it.
So I said,
Yeah,
But
you gotta
you
do
don't
more
bowl
than
like
that.
that. If your rev rate was 210, that would have been the move.
Wow.
There you go. And that's it. He's on 47, 48. Going right over, just inside 4th arrow. Now you learned how to bowl. Now we're getting somewhere.
Wow.
Now we're getting somewhere. Excellent adjustment.
Okay. See, and those are
Now he
big
just
numbers.
he slid on 37 and he hit 20. Last time was 32 and 17.
Yeah.
So that was a big move.
Yeah.
And guess what? The ball went down.
So this is where the team goes left.
Has to.
And everybody on the pair is getting pissed off. And because people are afraid to make bigger moves that need to be made at times.
Sports are about
That's what's
adjustments. When Mike Trout, back when he was healthy, or now, when Shohei hits anything out. So we'll use Mookie, who's our,
He's our guy.
He's our guy. We all love Mookie because he's a bowler, and I've met Mookie a couple times, the nicest guy in the world. So if they throw him a fastball the first 2 times up and he does what he does and they're gone, I'm pretty sure the 3rd time up, they're not throwing Mookie a fastball anytime, anywhere. So what happens? Bowling, if you bowl pretty good from one spot, sooner or later it has to change. That's called adjusting. If you're going to play sports, you have to learn to adjust. So don't dread it, anticipate it. Know it's going to happen, and when it happens, don't be afraid. There you go.
All right, so with my newfound knowledge of having 0 drift, I'm going to move probably 3 boards just to
and
take
your
a
eyes
guess.
should be about 19.
All right.
Don't grab it, don't try to hook it, just bowl normal.
All right.
See, that time you actually you drifted left
I did.
a little bit, but no, you threw it that way. See,
So maybe the further I
watch
get
your head
left-
go down. So you shorten that window.
I did.
Yep, you tried to help it on the bottom.
And yeah, 389 revs. I did a bunch of shit.
So let's go back. You come back.
I was gonna say it dropped by 100. Like I did a lot
So
different.
move your feet 1 or 2 right, move your eyes 1 more left, and try to throw it more online.
Okay,
Don't try to
32.
hook it like they do.
I'm
You
not.
strike it, don't count by the way. I'm just letting you know that.
All right. So still looking at 19. We're trying to hit the left piece of tape, not the right piece.
right.
Keep your head up at release. Don't dive.
Closer.
That one you threw slow.
I did throw that slow.
So that pretty soon that's going to be a ball change for you.
Yeah, it is.
All right, do it again.
Try one more. Let's see.
What would you switch to?
I would switch to this.
Okay.
Symmetrical to Zen. That's where that ball wants to be anyway.
So basically, this is what everybody fears, and this is what bowling happens. This is the transition.
yeah.
You got to fight through transition because the other end of it is more high scores.
So I'm gonna stand in the same place,
Right.
see the difference, and not help the ball. Miss left, but keep dropping the ball.
No, now you're fitting it.
Yeah. I feel like I'm aiming.
You got to throw it to the tape. That was way inside it.
Yeah. Okay.
So I did not think going to a ball that was skid flippier was better. Who's Rockstar?
Yeah, the Rockstar's smoother for sure.
You went to a ball that was more bouncy off the back.
It's bouncy.
Right.
Yeah.
So I thought
This'll
if
be
I had
slow
if
down.
there was more push in the middle, that might have worked.
Okay. So same thing. I actually hit my damn target though. That felt
There
better.
we go. That would let you stay right. That was
Now I
way
can move.
smoother.
Yeah, now I can
That's
move.
what
back.
you want. That ball didn't read at 30 feet. There you go.
Yeah, I can do that. Okay.
Oh, glad you got a lesson
Thanks, man.
amidst this competition.
Got it from the best.
But
Now
this
you're
is this
best
is
in
really
class.
what happens every day in league.
It is.
This is what happens. This is what we're
yeah.
fighting through.
All right, so I'm making
This is
5
you're
board
seeing
meets.
transition live.
All right.
Everybody's
I wish
going to
we
have a
could see
slightly
the
different
oil.
answer.
I wish we could see
Yeah, the blue oil would have been cool.
That's that pops, bro.
Oh, it's so inside.
That's what happens when you sit down for 10 minutes
No,
because
here's what
somebody
happens
took
when you
forever to
have
get back up.
transition. Now you guys aren't throwing it as good. Why? How's that look? I'm not sure about this. This ain't too good. I can see my forearm. You know, the veins are all popping. There you go.
So we got to relax again and start throwing the ball.
And if it's Anthony Simons, he went, dude, this ain't that big a deal. Watch this.
Yeah.
Six-bagger. The tack is like, what transition?
And then they can move anywhere else they still
They
want.
got little different skill sets.
Oh, yes.
Now you're finding out the big advantage being the guy that hooks it the most. Because Earl's left of all of you.
He is.
You're all chasing Earl. Earl's ball hasn't hooked early yet.
Nope. It hasn't.
But Earl's learned how to keep his head quiet. I saw that when you first walked in the door today. Your head's gotten quieter, so your window's gotten better. So you're using the back of that window every time. There we go. There's a ball that got down. There we go.
I'll
See,
take
that's the difference. The smoother ball
Yeah.
didn't bounce to the nose.
You're right. It's the new Rockstar. Make sure you go cop that.
That's where it's really changed. Before, every time the lanes broke down, you would go to a ball that was cleaner, hook more in the back. A lot of times now, the first move is to go to a stronger ball that's smoother to take away the dry to the right and the hook on the back. Smooth it out, right?
That's what I've kind of been learning. And I saw a chart recently of a lane that was broken down after, I think it was like 60 shots or something like that for like league. And you could see how dry it was in the front and then how all the carry down was at the end. And you need a stronger ball sometimes for it to be able to still do the thing at 45
Right.
feet.
You got to get that ball to slow down. Correct. Doing great, guys.
You got
Where
4.
you at? I got 4, you got 3.
I got like 1. That's
No, you got 2.
I got 2. I'll take that.
We'll give you 2.
You got action. A little
Might
slow,
have
a little
3.
A
slow.
little slow. A little slow. Damn, gotta keep moving.
Got to move.
Gotta keep moving.
You got to get over there. We got to get over there. Earl is. Earl's giving you the blueprint.
Yeah, man, give me the sauce, man.
And you get to see it in
Yeah.
slow-mo about 10 times.
All right, so here's what I need to do. I need to strike. I need you to miss. And I
I'm
need
not
to
going to miss,
clutch
so
us.
you just need to worry about striking and things in your control, buddy. Keep your head still.
My head's
Oh,
always
look at
still,
that.
baby.
Now turn the
Look at that
corner.
money.
That looked pretty good. Looked identical to one of the other ones. Yeah.
Look how quiet his head is.
Yeah.
I'm
Wow.
even smiling.
Wow.
Well, I'm glad you played hard.
Hey, my master plan is gonna work. He's gonna.
Did you win? You got to 5 first?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. You get a chance to tie here.
This is for 5. That's pretty.
I
good.
like it. No.
Come on, baby!
No, you
Just
didn't
like I
catch it.
planned.
I didn't
Hung
catch
on to
it.
it.
You saw that. You saw that. I
Oh, I
definitely-
see. Yeah.
I was thinking
That
in my
wasn't
mind.
clean.
Marks tells me keep it smooth, and the more smooth I try to keep it, the less smooth it is.
Yeah, that was never deceleration.
I want
It's
to
like
pick this
getting in a
up.
fist fight and pulling your punch.
Yeah, that's what it felt
think
like.
so.
That's what it felt like.
What? You gonna pick it up?
Yeah.
If you pick it up, I'll give you a strike.
Oh,
Gave it a run.
definitely good.
All right, one more good one each, guys.
All right,
One more good one. Oh,
come on. You gotta.
All right, I'm gonna go back to this actually.
I'm winning.
I don't know
You're
why I
not
switched on
striking
this.
on the
I haven't won in
There you
2
go.
rounds in a while.
Go.
So now you're right at 4th arrow?
Yes.
Good. There we go.
That looks
Oh, yeah.
good.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. There we
Oh,
go.
it's stuck in there.
4 pin out of here. Let's
There you
go.
go.
Look how much you guys by yourself transitioned them in 30 minutes.
Yeah, we killed
Yeah.
these lanes.
I mean, it's a good 10 boards.
You're right.
All right, crew. I want to thank you guys
And that's
for
from throwing it
joining
well.
the video.
Better.
You guys played the lane the same.
Yeah.
You tore my lane up.
Make sure to like and subscribe. This is the end of the video. Have a good one.
Yep, missed inside.
Nope.
he's got
never.
it. There's today's MVP right there.
Let's go.
He earned it
I'm
today,
back,
though.
baby.
He earned it. I'll give him
Equal
that.
No, but when he walked in the door, the first thing I said was, "You've learned to control your head." Watch his head again. Look how quiet his head is.
It's very
So all of
quiet.
a sudden, he was the most consistent bowler today.
Yeah. Wow.
Very good.
Thank you, Mark. Appreciate
Guys, that was a blast.
It's awesome.
Call your
That was
shot.
so much
Make sure
fun.
you know your drift, your miss. That's the biggest takeaway from this, so that you can actually hit your target. What else can you give them for that?
Well, you know, that's kind of the stuff I live for. That's lane play. You have to throw it good. You got to play the lanes. So that's kind of how they go together. That's how I see it. This is stuff I do on a daily basis, so that was pretty cool. If for those that are taking virtual lessons, I can't do this for you on a virtual lesson, so please don't ask. That was a lot of fun. The release window, all that. So it always comes down to the same thing. Why did Earl win today? He had the best timing and he had the best balance, so he hit his target the most, so he controlled the break point the most. It always comes down to the same 4 things. When you watch your guys on tour, it's the same stuff. So when you watch your people in league, the guy with the best balance and the best timing always is the most accurate. They control the break point. That's where the highest scores came from. And today, the MVP was Earl. Hands down, he bowled great. As always, everybody out there, appreciate all the nice things you guys say about us. We really enjoy doing this. We had a blast today. We'll talk to you soon.
Shout out to the crew. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that follow button, and go get you some merch. TheCleanUpCrew.shop. Yes, sir.
Clean up crew. What you gonna do is the clean up crew. Come on through to the clean up crew. Throw them balls, I hope you do with the clean up crew. The clean up crew.